Holy cow, it's hot out here. Hang on, I gotta go get a fan real quick. What the hey? Great. Just gotta get this thing right. Today, I'm going to be showing you how to fix up one of these chairs. That was a car. So the first thing we're going to have to do is we're going to have to tear this thing apart. Now, if your chair is anything like the chair that I got right here, all the bolts are rusted to the chair itself. So we're going to basically have to throw these bolts away and replace them. But first, how are we going to get them out? They're like all stripped and rusted, and there's just no way my bit's going to grip on them. Well, there's where an angle grinder and a cutoff wheel will be handy. Oh hey, would you look at that? I just happen to have an angle grinder and a cutoff wheel. This just worked out great. So what we're going to have to do, even on these ones that have slits, I might try to break them loose, but I'm pretty sure they're just going to strip themselves out because it's not deep enough for how rusted it is. Just going to take your cutoff wheel. We're going to cut a slit in the bolt. And we're going to take a drill with a flathead bit into it just to break it loose. Then we'll get a pair of vice grips, clamp it onto the nut on the other side because the nut's just way too rusted for a wrench to get onto it. And then we'll proceed to carefully back it off so as not to strip out the slit we just made. So let's get to it. Alright, so that one's loose. Sometimes when you're grinding it'll get knocked loose. Let's hop over to this one and just see if I can knock it loose with the slit that's already got. Nope. Alright, grinder. Oh yay, now we can do a fun thing. So what I've managed to do is I've managed to break the head of this bolt. So what we're going to need to do is you're going to need to get a hole punch. This one is really old and it's been ground down. I would not recommend you do that with your punch. That's just what happened to mine. Got it used and this is how it came. Alright, what you're going to do is just going to try to now we're going to grab a punch that still has a tip, put on that bolt, leaving you alone. Well, that just makes things even easier. I just pop the head right off that bolt. Alright, that's one off. Whoa. One of them fun square ones. Didn't even know that. What you're going to do is you're going to take your angle grinder and take off the cutoff wheel. And we're going to replace it with one of these wire knot cup thingies. Spin it on there. And what these things do is these remove rust and paint. Well, hey, check it out. We got rust and paint on this thing and we want it off. So we're going to use the brush, angle grinder, remove the rust and paint. First I'm going to knock this bolt out that I forgot to earlier. One down. 1, 2, 3, 4 to go. Same process. You're just going to use your angle grinder with a wire brush. Clean all the rust and paint off. You're not necessarily trying to get everything off. You're just trying to get all the flaky stuff off. Anything that the paint might stick to, but then flake off when you rub your hand against it. Basically anything that is really hard to get off with the wire brush is fine to stay on. So I'm going to do the other 4 pieces off camera just because it's going to take a while. I showed you how to do it. Main concept, pretty easy. And we'll be back with the painting. So you're going to see me a second, but it's going to be like probably 2 hours by the time I see you again. Oh boy.
One eternity later.
So, you might be wondering just what we're going to put on these to try to prevent them from being rusty like they were before. What we're going to start with is one coat of this primer sealer by Rust-Oleum. Then we're going to go with 2 coats of paint and a coat of clear coat enamel. So, we're going to go over proper spraying procedures. Alright, first you're going to shake your can up. What you're going to want to do is you're going to want to keep about 7 to 10 inches away from what you're spraying. And just give it a nice layer. While you're doing this, don't ever stop moving the can, because that's how you get splotches and buildup on what you're spraying. You just want to get it all nice and covered. Don't leave any spots unpainted. Alright, that one looks pretty good. There we go. Got this nice chair set all restored. Now, if you're wondering, yes, if you have access, you should powder coat these. I just don't have a powder coater, although I would really like to have one. If at all possible, you should get an actual metal paint instead of an all-purpose spray paint. Brush on would be best in my opinion. But I couldn't afford that, so we have spray paint. In the future, I'll probably end up repainting these with a better paint when I can afford it. But as of right now, this is what it looks like. I think they turned out pretty good. We got a leaf green for this one, and this is terracotta. So, if you guys did enjoy this video, make sure to go down below and hit that like button. Also, write me a comment. Tell me what you think I should do next. I'm looking for project ideas right now. I got a couple kicking around up here. But we're going to see what happens if they actually pan out. So with that being said, you will see me in the next video. Have a good one.